can recommend.
Great. Well, because I know that there are women listening to that would like that. Now, can some infertility treatment, we've heard differing stories about that. Can infertility treatment affect a mother's health in the future? Because we've heard, incidences of ovarian cancer, and they are trying to relate it back to the infertility treatment.
That's a great question. The oral medications that are sometimes used to stimulate ovulation, such as Clomid, have been linked to a slight increase of certain cancers, possibly. Mm-hmm. The data is very, very sketchy. It's not at all clear. But the good news is that is only a factor for women who have used it for a long period of time, meaning 9 months or a year of continuous treatment. Using the injectable medications does not have that same kind of link. Mm-hmm. So what I tell my women when they ask about that question is, if you in your heart feel like this infertility treatment is something you want to go through, let's plan on a given number of months. And if God wills and you get pregnant during that time, we'll celebrate, but not to plan it indefinitely.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I know that we're about to come up on a break now, so I don't want to dig into menopause too much right now, but we are going to talk about that, Dr. Carol, because a lot of women, they feel like a blanket's just been pulled over their head, and, once menopause hits them, and they kind of lose their way. And a lot of women do. I mean, literally, they just lose their purpose in life because they feel like, battling so much. And it's not just the hot flashes and the night sweats that you battle. There's so much more that you battle with menopause. And it feels like, your life should be just beginning, but it certainly feels like it's not beginning. But I think that one of the biggest things that people don't realize is that, they just seem to lose their purpose in life. Now, can you help us just a little bit with that? And we may talk a little bit more about it when we get back from the break.
I would love to. I can certainly say this, that God used people when they were old and when they were young. When you cross that midlife transition, and the things that had been taking up your life before don't seem to be there any longer, like the empty nest or your body is different. That doesn't mean that God can't use the wisdom that you have developed over those years in an even greater way. I'm a member of the Over 50 Club, so I know what it feels like to go through that transition and look at the rest of your life. But it truly is the time when God can begin to use you in an even greater way.
Amen. Well, we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about menopause, because I know that a lot of people want to hear about that, and especially the husbands out there. But there's so much more we're going to talk about with Dr. Carol Tanksley. Don't go away.
WFIA, The Spirit.
Well, I just got my new smartphone.
So, what are you going to download next?
As soon as I turn it on.
So what's next?
Well, I can't wait.
For what?
Next.
The app you're going to download.
Next.
The downloadable app.
Yes.
It's next.
The one and only.
Look, when you go to the App Store.
Yes.
And you click on the next app.
You bet I will.
The next app.
Why not? It's got everything I need.
I don't even know what it is!
The next radio app with free built-in FM receiver on your smartphone. Download today.
Next Radio.
It's our golden anniversary at WFIA.
50 years on the air in Kentuckiana.
And you can help us kick off our 50th summer this Father's Day, June 19th at Huber's, as WFIA and Better by Design present Gold City. With plenty of gold records of their own, Gold City. Celebrate Dad's heart of gold with a sweet deal that's good as gold. With 2 tickets, which include Huber's Family Restaurant's amazing buffet and a Gold City concert for just $50.
Gold City.
Just 200 pairs of tickets will be sold, and they'll go fast. Don't miss this golden opportunity with Gold City. Call Huber's now for tickets, 812-923-5255. That's 812-923-5255. Call 812-923-5255.
Dad, I'm really afraid of what's happening with the economy. There's too much civil unrest, too much terrorism, and unstable global markets. I'm tired of riding the ups and downs of the market. It reminds me of 2008. I was caught off guard then. How do I prepare for the worst now? What'll I do if the dollar collapses?
You gotta stop worrying, son, and take action. It's time to think about a precious metals private storage IRA or an investment in silver with the Gold Silver Group. Like I said before, you insure your house, your car, your kids, and your life. Don't you think it's time to insure your wealth?
Call Gold Silver Group at 800-943-0829. Learn how easy it is to set up your own precious metals private storage IRA and how you can qualify for up to $700 in free silver. Gold Silver Group can satisfy any of your precious metals investment needs. Receive your gold and silver fully insured and privately delivered to your door. Call Gold Silver Group, 800-943-0829, 800-943-0829.
For life's aches and pains, choose Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray. It works fast, and it's easy to use. Designed to work odor-free in all those remote areas. It works here. It's odor-free here. It works here. Blue Emu Continuous Pain Relief Spray. Fast-acting, easy-to-use, odor-free pain relief for all those remote areas. Available at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and other fine retailers.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price-competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $28 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino, and believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote, call 1-800-509-1667. That's 1-800-509-1667. 1-800-509-1667. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price can vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors not available in all states.
You're listening to Just Ask Joyce on WFIA, The Spirit.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I am so thrilled to have Dr. Carol Peters-Tanksley on the show today, Women's Health. Her guide is a fabulous book, Women. And guys, if your woman is not listening, pick it up for her. And you know what? I'm going to encourage you moms to get this for your young daughters and let them have it in their library because it is a fabulous book. And it talks about all sorts of women's issues. Again, I'm not sure that she has left any stone unturned. I think it's all managed right here in this little book, and it's just fabulous. And we were talking about menopause, and I want to talk with her more about this because I know there are some men hanging on for dear life right here because men don't quite know what to do with women who are going through menopause sometimes, Dr. Carol. And, you know, that's hormones just go out of whack. And a lot of it starts because when our ovaries stop producing eggs, we don't need the estrogen. So we only produce, about 10%, I believe you said in the book, of what we used to have. And I'm telling you, that's a huge adjustment in a woman's body. That's when we start getting all sorts of symptoms from this lack of estrogen, from hot flashes and night sweats. And, you know, of course, sleeping is out the window, vaginal dryness, you know, discomfort with intercourse, thinning hair, lack of energy. You know, weight gain, of course, we talked about that, but, you know, the loss of muscle tone, especially in that pelvic area, bladder control diminishes, you know, our loss of bone mineral and all kinds of skin changes. There's just nothing pretty about it. I really believe the author of Genesis